Join my buddy Mike and I for an epic adventure that has been on my bucket list for a long time. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Come along for adventures RV style.
And we are going to Schenectady, New York, pick up Mike Murphy, really famous Mike Murphy, and then we'll be heading down to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania for a week. Should be fun. RV10 is excited for it. I know the pilot is. I'm not sure how historically significant it is to the RV. All right, so we're rolling. Franklin County RV's rolling 19, departing to the south. Okay, fuel flow's good, coming up nicely. Good morning, Burlington, experimental 95 Victor Tango.
Experimental 95 Victor Tango, Burlington approach, squawk 0233.
0233, I'm looking to pick up a flight following to Schenectady, the Sierra Charlie Hotel.
Experimental 95 Victor Tango, roger, I see that now. Reset transponder, squawk 5376.
5376, I'm going to leave that IFR that's in there and just go do flight following if I could.
Experimental 5 Victor Tango, roger, radar contact 5 miles southwest of Franklin County Airport, verify altitude of 2000.
Yeah, passing 2000 for 5,500. Instead of picking up the IFR, we're just going to do VFR because clearly VFR conditions, we're going to go VFR direct. A little bumpy here, got winds from the south, mostly from the south, a little bit from the southeast. See if 5,500 gets us above it. We can maybe go a little higher. He's carrying because of the Charlie in front of us here. But we'll tighten our seatbelts and hand fly it for most of the way here. We're doing the RNAV just to have a little bit of an altitude reference as we come in. Unusual airport, and the PAPI is out. We have the weather coming up on glide slope. Warning, whoa, servo, but I think it seems to be doing it. It's just a little bumpy down here. Okay, we're on glide slope. It is saying vertical speed. There we go, should be capturing.
Autopilot disengage.
It did not for some reason. I forgot to hit vertical nav and it didn't seem to have captured. So we'll fly it, hand fly it. There we go, now it's captured.
Autopilot engage.
Autopilot's even working a little hard today. Decision height is 628 feet. I'm going to reset altitude for our wave up if we have to go miss. Schenectady Tower, experimental 95 Victor Tango is 2 miles straight at 22.
Experimental 95 Victor Tango, runway 22, clear for the option, wind 190 at 11.
95 Victor Tango, clear to land. Field in sight, we're on glide path, we're on course, so definitely a left to right. They said 090 at like 10, so not bad for us. Going just a little high, correcting, no PAPI here. There, we'd be breaking out.
Angle, push. Angle, push. Angle, push. Angle, push. Angle, push.
I let it come down just a tad fast.
Experimental 5 Victor Tango, turn right on Charlie, contact ground point 9.
Right on Charlie, 95 Victor Tango. Ground experimental 95 Victor Tango, clear at Charlie, looking to taxi to Richmore, I believe it is.
95 Victor Tango, against the ground, turn left taxiway Alpha, taxi to Richmore via Alpha and Bravo.
Alpha Bravo to Richmore, is there a self-serve pumper on here?
Self-serve pump located on the north end of the airport, would you like to go there?
Yeah, actually I'll go there first if I could.
Make 180.
Glad I asked, thanks, doing a 180.
Connecting ground, Skyhawk 6852, request continue taxi to 22 with Alpha.
5 Victor Tango will be a left turn on taxiway Delta, then your first right onto a loop that'll take you over by that Gulf Stream and it'll bring you around to the self-serve fuel.
Okay, next left and then right on the loop. Thank you. And ground 95 Victor Tango.
95 Victor Tango ground.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Do I go kind of through the airport graveyard here, and is it back down by the hangar?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Oh my. Okay, so we're going to do takeoff checks real quick. Flaps will be up, mixture be full rich, probably be higher, but boost pump on. We'll rotate it to 70, we'll climb it at 115. We're going up to 9,500. If we have a problem on the runway, I'll be throttle, idle brakes as required. If we're leaving the paired surface, I'll be idle cut, fuel switch off, ignition switch off. Once we're airborne, if we have any problems, I'll be button the nose, 80 knots. It'll be try and mixture full rich. I'll try to boost pump on. I'll double switch the tanks. If none of that works, it'll be still 80 knots. Make sure idle cut, fuel switch off, ignition switch off. We'll be looking to put it in a field, not into a tree, and I'll get the flaps down before we touch. All right? None of that you needed to hear, but it's good for me to say.
Yep, got it.
All right, strobes are on, boost pumps on. Schenectady Tower, experimental 95 Victor Tango. Hold short at Delta, ready to go.
For 95 Victor Tango, Schenectady Tower, runway 22 at Delta. Clear for takeoff.
Cleared to take off at Delta, 2295 Victor Tango, thanks. There'll be a little left to right wind as we come down the runway, so we'll feel that just a little bit. So you'll feel a little bit of a kick as we get airborne as she turns into the wind, just a tad. I'm all set if you are. Okay, here we go. Power's coming up. Fuel flow looks good.
Angle, push.
That's expected. Sorry. Flying away. Good rate of climb. She is flying normally. Just a little bumpy down here. It'll smooth out as we climb up. What college is that? Or is that a high school?
Where are you looking?
Right there?
I think that's a high school.
Oh, wow.
So how high up do you need to have a pressurized cabin?
So if you're above 12,500 feet for more than 30 minutes, you're supposed to go on oxygen. If you're above 14 at all, you're supposed to go on oxygen. You can see it's telling us we're 230 nautical miles away, and it's about 2 hours, 1 hour and 57 minutes. But that'll, once we get up to altitude, we will accelerate. So what do you think? So far, not so bad?
It's pretty smooth.
You're not white knuckling anything. I was expecting to see the coffee cup go.
Yeah, you know, I've been in helicopters, you know, so
This is nothing.
it's not like being in a 737.
You want to fly a little bit?
Sure.
All right. So
you want to get higher?
Yeah, you're just gonna keep climbing. So just try to keep the airspeed around 120.
How do I modify?
You modify. So keep that yellow thing in the middle. Go left and right to keep that thing in there. And if the speed goes down, push forward. If the speed goes up, pull back. So you're just changing the rate of climb.
Runway 19. November 5 Victor Tango, there's traffic at 1 o'clock, about 8 miles eastbound. Altitude indicates 5,600. It is converging with you.
Okay, 95 Victor Tango is pretty hazy, but I'm looking for that traffic. So he's calling this traffic. There should be somebody right over here, just slightly above the horizon.
A little hazy.
Yeah.
I think I see it.
Oh, you do?
I'm not sure.
November 5 Victor Tango, that traffic is converging with you. Just maintain VFR and fly heading 270.
Okay, coming right 270.
The wings on this are shorter than what I imagined, and I've never really been up close to a smaller plane like this, but
Yeah, that gives it a little bit of maneuverability, but it's kind of a thick wing too. That helps.
That's what I was kind of noticing.
Yeah. Oh, why don't I see that dude?
He was landing in Albany. Oh, there he is, right there.
Okay, get up in sight. Damn, Albany 95 Victor Tango's got that traffic in sight. I'm passing behind him now.
Number 5 Victor Tango, roger, resume on navigation.
95 Victor Tango.
This is if all else fails.
Yeah, if all else fails, if everything here fails, this is here, separate, totally separate system. All that is a charging cable. And if that fails, then we got this. So there's this, which feeds this. So if this dies, this has its own GPS as well. If any of these die, they each have a battery that'll, if the power dies to it or whatever, they each have a battery that'll last an hour. So we'll have at least an hour. So we'll have an hour. And then if both of those die, then this has a battery that's supposed to last like a couple hours, and then we got that. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of taking risks, so I don't.
That's really, really stable.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be this smooth. I guess it's weather dependent, but...
Yeah, exactly. I use it for what it's designed for, which is cross countries. Yeah, go places.
This thing was smoother than the 12, which is like the 8-passenger.
Okay.
You know, that we fly that thing around.
Yeah. It might have been the pilot.
Maybe.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
They are Army pilots.
Yeah. You can't break it, I don't think, so feel free to mess with it, whatever you want to do.
Damn, I can't believe... How long we've been in the air?
We're maintain 3,000.
We're already up to Binghamton.
pressure.
Yeah. I was just texting Ryan. So I think we're going to land around 1:45.
What's his plane?
He's got a Mooney, which is, it's nice retractable. All right, we should do the photo. You ready?
Some weird shaped hills here. Almost like a pyramid.
5 Victor Tango, clear direct to Gettysburg.
Direct Gettysburg, 95 Victor Tango. Potomac Experimental 95 Victor Tango, how do you hear?
November 9 Victor Tango, loud and clear, help me.
I've got you the same now, ma'am. I'm passing 52 for 4, last assign, looking for the GPS Alpha into Gettysburg if I could.
95 Victor Tango, turn left direct to Suffolk.
Direct Suffolk.
95 Victor Tango is 6 miles from Suffolk, cross Suffolk at or above 2,500, clear for the GPS Alpha approach into Whiskey 05.
At or above 2.5, clear for the approach, 95 Victor Tango. Do you have a frequency to call you on the ground to cancel?
Yep, you ready, copy?
Go ahead.
Victor Tango, 866-709-4993.
866-709-4993, thanks. We're going to slow no less than 100 knots as we do the approach. We'll be coming in. We are going to have to do one turn and hold to reverse, and then we'll come inbound. It's 2.5 or above. I'm going to probably stop right above the clouds, if that's at or above 2.5. And then we'll descend through one time. There's no need to hang out in the clouds any longer than absolutely necessary.
970.
The battlefield should be to our left. If you see fighter jets, that'd be bad, because I mean, we did the Camp David thing. Oh, look at this, it's breaking up over here anyways.
It looked weird a couple of minutes ago. It almost seemed like it was sinking, but I think it was optical illusion.
Yeah, we might not actually even have to touch a cloud, which is my personal preference.
95 Victor Tango, change to advise speaking to the food. Don't forget to cancel. I got another aircraft about 15 behind you coming in.
Roger that. Is that 5569 November?
5569 or Quebec.
9 Quebec, thanks.
And speaking of the Devil approach, Mooney 556 on Quebec level 6,000.
That's our boy.
Quebec, Potomac, Delta altimeter 3014, advise weather NOTAMs Whiskey 05. You looking for the GPS Alpha?
3014 on the meter. I have weather and NOTAMs, and yes, we'll take the GPS Alpha into Gettysburg.
Quebec, thank you. Proceed direct Suffolk, hold over Suffolk as published, maintain 5,000, and once 95 Victor Tango canceled, I will clear you in there.
Roger, down to 5,000, we'll expect to hold 600 Quebec.
Okay, so we're coming up on the initial approach fix. It's 1.9 miles. It'll put us into a little bit of a turn. We'll continue our descent. These guys are right here. That's the guys coming in behind us.
So that's not Brian?
That's Brian, yeah.
Okay.
I just got his call sign wrong. I thought it was November. It's actually 5569 Quebec. So parallel entry, that's what we want to do.
So where is the runway on this?
It's over here.
Okay, so you're going to do a complete
We're going to do
box.
a complete little turn here. They were a little late getting us down, so we're a little high, but, you know, whatever. That's why we'll go out just a little ways. Brian's got time before he's not going to end up holding because I'm going to cancel as soon as I get down below here.
What does it mean to cancel?
I'm going to cancel my IFR clearance so that he doesn't have.
At an uncontrolled airport, only one airplane can be at an IFR clearance. So Brian will have to hold until I cancel. Thanks for coming along on this adventure, RV style. Join us for the next episode, The Return Trip from Gettysburg.